Man, what's going on with you guys, man? Welcome to the channel, man. Before we get into the video, first want to just thank everybody who's been on this journey with me. My channel has definitely taken an increase in views the last 2 months. And it's definitely because I've listened to people in the comments, whether they say, hey, Josh, can you react to more reaction videos? And that's when I'm giving y'all what y'all want. You know, I got to feed the streets. And also, too, I noticed a lot of y'all ain't subscribed. So go ahead and hit that subscribe button. It's more than like 70 to 80% of y'all that's not even subscribed. So go ahead and hit that button for me, please. And again, I would just like to say thank y'all. I've gotten several comments where people say, man, Josh, your channel has evolved over the years or the last couple months. And those are the best type of comments to see because it lets me know that I'm growing, I'm evolving. It lets me know that I'm not getting redundant. So I appreciate you guys because y'all motivate me to go harder and give a different approach and make sure I'm not getting stagnant on camera. So I appreciate y'all. And we do have a video that we're gonna react to today. So we're gonna go ahead and get right into it. This particular video, it's about a woman talking about her experience of giving a dude a shot at the gym. It's 2 parts. I'm not gonna play, you're gonna see some of it be skipped through because it's a lot of unnecessary information, but we're gonna go ahead and get right into it.
I dodged a bullet with this guy. This man was crazy. Let me tell you what happened. I'm glad I got out when I did because you could tell, let me just tell you what happened. So I'm at the gym one day. Mind you guys, this gym be packed. It's a lot of people in here. I'm looking for the racks. I'm trying to get the squats going. They all full. I pass by there like every 15 minutes and it's still full, right? And then I feel this tap on my shoulder. You guys, it was this guy. He's like, hey, I'm almost done with this set. I saw you walking by. You can have it whenever I'm done. So I find a little mini workout to do while I'm waiting for him to get done. He's like, hey, I'm done. You could come over, I'm like, oh, okay, bet, thank you. And then he was like, yeah, I just needed a reason to talk to you. So what? I said, am I being pursued right now?
Hey, when you let a woman know that you just needed a reason to talk to her, yeah, she may think it's cute in the moment, but what that sends off is, hey, I'm not confident enough to come up to you and have a conversation with you. So I actually needed a reason to try to talk to you instead of just actually coming up and talking to you. And he also tried to pull a move before that, if y'all noticed. First of all, when you tap a woman on the shoulder like that, again, she may think it's cute in the moment, but it's kind of creepish, right? You tap on the shoulder, excuse me, I noticed you, wanted to use this, so when I'm done with it, you can get it. So that means you was kind of creeping on her already. So again, she may think it's cute in the moment, but later on, she may feel a different type of way.
I'm awkward around guys. Anyways, let me keep going. I'm like, wait, what? He was like, yeah, how else was I supposed to get you over here? I was like, you're right. Like, you're so beautiful. I saw you pass by a couple times. And I saw you've been coming here for a few days and I needed a reason to.
See, now you're doing too much. And this is what happens with us men, right? A lot of times we confuse attention with interest. So a lot of times just because a woman is giving you that attention and you find her to be hella attractive, you start misreading the situation. So now you start telling her something she's been here since she was 3. Oh, you're so beautiful, you're so fine, and I see you come to the gym all the time, and I just need the chance to come up to you, and you can use my weights. So you just start to throw up everything on her. And again, right now she's not finding it to be disgusting, but the thing is, I know men, and with a man, when you start off validating like that, you're not gonna be able to stop. You're just not. So yeah, she finds it cute in the moment, but when it continues later with your actions, that's when it's gonna come back, to haunt you.
To talk to you and get you over here. That was really red flag number 1, because why is you watching me for that long? Maybe that's how guys is. It was like, yeah, so do you like?
What I tell you? Like, when you let a woman know that you've been creeping on her, like what? Like, again, she found it cute initially, but when you start doing more stuff that's validating, she's gonna look back and be like, this man tapped me on the shoulder. He told me that he's seen me at the gym 3. Because, yeah, we all, you see people at the gym and they see you, but that's understood. You don't need to say something that's understood because now it's going to make it seem like you're following her. And women have been in situations with dudes that have been crazy and that have followed them for real. So when a woman sees that early on, their instinct, they need to be feeling safe and secure. So when you show these signs early on, you come off as a creep, as a potential stalker.
Sitting there talking to me like, I like you, woo, woo, woo. He's like, oh, I don't want to bother you. I'm gonna go over there. You come over whenever you get done with your workout. I want to say bye to you. I'm like, okay. Here's when it starts, you guys. I'm on abs and I have some missed calls and it was him. And I'm like, dang, I knew I should have gave him my other phone number. I call him back and I'm like, hello. He was like, oh, you wasn't gonna come say bye or something like that. And I'm like, I'm doing
You're already chasing. And this is what happens. See, at least if you've never been there before, you got to act like you've been there before. See, a lot of times we haven't been with a woman we find very attractive, but you don't even know who this woman is. You literally, now I don't know if this is in the same setting. So within the same setting of you getting her number while y'all are still working out, you call her when she leaves and say, you didn't say bye to me. Like, come on, man. Like when you tell a woman something like that, like, hey, make sure you say bye to me before you leave. Man, we all know the woman not gonna really say bye to you. You know what I'm saying? But when you press the issue, it's gonna make it seem like, oh man, this dude is crazy. Like, you're crazy. We just met each other 20 minutes ago and you're demanding for me to say bye and you blowing up my line right now. And like she said, she already thinking like, damn, I shouldn't even gave this dude my number.
over there to say bye, and he's like, well, what are you about to do? What are you doing after this?
I forgot to add, you guys, he was pressing to see what red flags I look out for, and I told him I wasn't going to tell him, and he laughed and said I was smart. He's not slick, and he was pressing to see a lot of other things, but I wasn't going for it.
I have a meeting, and I lied. I didn't really have a meeting. I don't like hanging out with guys. I get too much anxiety. I don't know if you're going to pay for me or try to make out with me, and I already know that I'm going to get annoyed because I'm very shallow. I was flattered. I wasn't just ready to just hang out that day. He was like, let's go get a smoothie. I was like, did you not hear? Like, no, like I have blah, blah, blah to do. Okay.
See, the thing is, if he would have came correct, she just wasn't sure about you. She would have been ready to hang out. Like when a woman likes you and is sure about you, and a lot of times what you got to understand, we talk ourselves out of the sex. So when a woman likes you and you're not over talking, you're not trying to try too hard, you have a better chance of seeing her that night. But also, again, trying to deal with women at the gym, y'all know I just made a video on that a couple weeks back, but just trying to deal with women at the gym is too much. It's almost like trying to deal with a woman at your job. Like for me, and to be honest, you will have an easier time trying to deal with a woman you work with, because at least at work, the person, she knows you. You know what I'm saying? Y'all have conversation. Versus at a gym, it's like the daytime club. So it's like, you know what I'm saying? Like a woman is at the gym to really get her workout in, but at the same time, it's like, damn, baby, you got on these Nike spandex shorts, the crop top, and it's like, golly. But you know, going back to the original point, if you know what I'm saying, if you were more, you know what I'm saying, in control of yourself as a man and not going goo gaga, she probably would have went out with you that same day, but she's not sure about you. She's not sure about you. You seem kind of crazy. You know what I'm saying? Because if you coming off as confident and sure of yourself, she's gonna want to know more about you. You know what I'm saying? And she's gonna want to see you as soon as possible. But if a woman doesn't like you, she could care less about seeing you.
Okay, let's go tomorrow. I'm like, I'll let you know. He's like, yeah, and then we can do something on the weekends. What do you like to do? And I'm like, okay. I'm like, I have this to do on the weekends. I have a meeting this day and I gotta film content this day. He's like, so do you want to get a smoothie?
Yeah, and the thing is, I remember this specific time. I may have been like a junior in college or a sophomore in college. And there was a woman I met, right? And I think the first time we kicked it, I started talking about all the stuff we could do. I was like, man, yeah, we could take trips with your friends. We can go do this and start doing that. And the purpose of me saying that is when you start naming off future plans with a woman you just met and things y'all can do in the future and y'all only on the first date, it's gonna come off as a red flag. It's gonna come off as you ain't got nothing else going on. Because y'all just met, and you think about if a woman was saying that to you and all the things she wants to do with you and y'all just met, you would find that a little weird, because you'd be like, whoa, we just met. Like, what you mean? Like, why? Like, we not gonna do all these things. I don't even know if we're gonna be on a second date. So that's how a woman is thinking, because she's used to guys acting like that.
Today or tomorrow? Do you want to go tomorrow? I was like, okay, I'll go tomorrow. I'll go grab a smoothie with you. So the next day comes and he's like, oh, what time are you hitting the gym? We could meet up, go in, work out together, and then leave to go get the smoothie. Mind you, he wasn't even supposed to be there. And I just got there, like, I didn't want people to think that that was my man. It's too much hanging out for me. I don't like that. I really don't. Working out is my time. and I don't know you, like I don't want to see you like that, like, you know what I'm saying? So I was like, oh, like I like.
Hey, and that's the thing, that's the reason why we say don't really talk to women at the gym, because if it goes well, you gotta see them every day. If it goes bad, you gotta see them every day. And it's one of those things, like she said, a woman doesn't want to be connected to a guy in the gym because you know they want to keep their options open. But if y'all notice, women at the gym be going in. Women that be going to the gym, they actually be getting workouts in. They be working out for hours and they really be going hard. So when they're at the gym, I really don't even be seeing a lot of women record anymore like that, but they really be trying to get it in. It be the dudes that really be trying to get at them that ain't really doing nothing. Cause I see it all the times, dudes that go up to the women, have conversation, but they ain't really got much going on type shit. So it's like, I feel her. And that environment is just not the right place, because any missteps now, she gotta avoid you, it's gonna be awkward, she gotta see you type shit. So that's just a sticky situation. But let's go ahead and get into part 2 of the video. I'm not gonna play all of it because it's a long video, and this will end up being a 2-hour video.
Welcome back to part 2 of this. It felt like he was trying to force the answer out of me, and I didn't really like that. So I just was like, yeah, I'll see you later. I'll see you after the gym. Keep it at that. So I'm at the gym, I go on the treadmill, I do my little gym routine, and that was that. Mind you, like, he was calling me. I'm like, oh my gosh. But I'm like, you know what, Jenna, maybe it's because you haven't dated in a long time. Maybe this is, I genuinely forgot how guys were when they are trying to pursue women. After his phone calls, he was texting me, you at the gym? I'm like, no, like I'm getting in my car now. I meet up with him and he's really nice. So we're eating and we're drinking our smoothie. He was like, yeah, I saw you on the treadmill and did it. Like, how do you even spot me in this crowd full of people? Like, so I thought that was kind of off, maybe, I don't know. This guy is already trying to make plans for this weekend, and I'm just like, okay, like I'm gonna let you know. Let me figure out if I like you or not. I met this guy like on Wednesday and we was getting a smoothie on Thursday. He was trying to make plans for Friday and saying how he was gonna pick me up on Saturday. I'm like, bro, chill. Like, do your skincare routine to get in your bed tonight first. Every single day for the next 3 days.
Hey, that's funny. Like, it's funny because women actually be trying to help us out. Like, chill. That's what I be like, chill, bro. Like, you just met. Like, y'all already are hanging out. Women, they have to have time where they can miss you. You know what I'm saying? Like, let it be time where it's just mystery. I wonder what he's doing, what he got going on. Why hasn't he called me? Like, women, they need time to wonder and think about you and miss you. And like she said, go do your skincare routine. Like what are you doing? You know what I'm saying? You all worried about me trying to we hanging out. You already want to hang out Friday. You want to do something Saturday. You in a fantasy world, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like she said, chill.
No, like I just don't operate like that. A little red flag radar senses was kind of like tingling. So the next day comes. So I wake up to a text and it goes, hey, yeah, let me know if you're available to hang out today. I'll come pick you up. I'm like, what? So I don't respond because I'm like, bro, I just told you that I'm not available this day. I have work. I never even put in his head that this was a possibility. I don't respond to the message and I get some missed calls. And I'm like, bro, what is wrong with this boy? What is not clicking? I finally answer. I'm like, hello. I just been thinking all day about seeing you and I want to see you tonight. And are you available? Can we hang out? I want to see you. Can I see you? I want to see you. Can I see you?
All right, enough. I'm not going to play the rest of the video. It continues to go like that. If you want to watch it, you can follow her. Her name is on the video, so you can go check the video out. But it basically goes in a spiral and Buddies is basically chasing her out the way. We get the picture, right? You know, something that I have noticed is that women have very good social awareness, right? Even younger women, a woman who's in middle school, like my middle school cousins, like high school cousins, when I talk to them, they're very aware of what they're saying. A lot of times it be us guys that are not in tune. As men, we don't know that we're coming off as thirsty. He doesn't probably even realize what he's doing. You don't realize that you're over pursuing, that you're chasing her too much, and not even realizing that you wouldn't do that for a woman that you didn't find as attractive. You're only doing that because of how she looks. You remember she said, like, why is it not clicking in his brain? Like, I already told you I'm not free this day. You keep hitting me up. You keep asking me, am I busy this day? Clearly you don't get the message because you're blinded by my looks. Stop trying to deal with women at your gym. Because again, If it goes well, you gotta see her every day. If it don't go well, you gotta see her every day. So don't even try to deal with a woman at your gym unless she's coming to you with the conversation. Then you can build things up. But the problem with a gym is, yeah, you may see somebody there every day, but it's not like you working with them at work where you actually know the people there. At the gym, you see them, but y'all are working out. Everybody got their music in and working out. So you don't really know these people like that. Number two, you gotta slow down. You gotta slow down. Like, just because a woman looks good, yeah, what else you got? Yeah, you look good, but what else you got? Slow down. You know what I'm saying? Because if a woman likes you, you ain't got nothing to worry about. She's gonna make herself available. She's gonna wanna see you. She's not gonna forget about you. And a lot of times we feel like when we encounter a beautiful woman, if I don't move the mark fast, if I don't dive in headstrong, then she gonna leave me. No, take your time, because you need to see if this the woman for you. Let me see how she is with communication. Let me see if she initiates contact. Let me see if she makes herself available. That's what you need to be saying. But when you just, oh, let me hit her up. Oh, why you didn't say bye to me? Oh, you want to hang out? Let's go get a smoothie. Oh, what you doing Saturday? Let me come pick you up. When you doing all that, she like, yo, you go do your skincare routine. Slow down some. And then I would say lastly, man, you got to have a bigger picture, man. You got to have something bigger in life, because this is the type of dude that meets a woman he's attracted to and he makes her his whole world. Everything just shuts down. He forgets about everything. Now he puts all eyes on this woman. You got to have something bigger going on with your life, because does this woman even have anything to follow with you? One feminine woman like her want a leader. They want a man who is masculine. And a masculine man don't have time to be chasing a woman he just met. You know what I'm saying? You got to have something bigger going on, because let's say you get this woman, she's going to eventually see that you a fraud. You know what I'm saying? So have something bigger going on. I know she looked good, but that's not the end all be all. Looks will fade. Once you know a woman for a certain period of time, anybody that knows that a woman's looks wears off. You can meet a woman and you would initially thought she was a 9, but after you didn't know her for 5-6 months, she's like a 7.8 to you. She still look good, but it's like, you know who she is. Like you're looking past that. So you got to learn how to do that initially, because the only reason it's like that is just because you just don't know her. But once you know her, those looks will come down a little bit. You see what I'm saying? But like I say in every video, guys, we must continue to put ourselves first. All right, guys, this is my video for today, man. I appreciate you guys for coming over to the channel as always. Guys, make sure you continue to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. And I'm gone.